Oh, welcome back to the outfit. Let us take a look at our statistics from the co-op completion of Mission 2 Into the Fray. Killed a lot of soldiers. So one thing that this game is not afraid of sending your way is lots of German soldiers to kill. And now we have regular access to the tank. As long as you have the motor pool, you can spawn in a tank.
Lumbering towards the Rhine, the tank has proved itself time and again as a solid piece of American engineering. It has even been shown to disable load screens if you attempt to call it in at the right time.
Meanwhile, at the lair of villains.
Not early enough, General. There is much to do if we want to pull back in time. The Allies are pushing towards us with impressive speed.
Pull back? We have to make a stand.
I recognize Von Beck's voice actor. I'm not sure from where though.
We will proceed to
Entirely possible. So I finally remember that it was Ron Perlman who plays McIntyre. There's a lot of familiar voice actors in this game.
what information you are entitled to murder.
Why is his name Murder?
Why not? Shoot me. Here, surrounded by my men.
Don't make me murder you. Meanwhile, back in the Company of Heroes.
That is a game that we're probably not going to play, honestly.
HQ has located the resistance leader who gave us the alert on the massacres. They're our best chance to get further intel on Von Beck's whereabouts, so that we can
Put General Hans von Beck.
Well, honestly, we could have just as easily gotten this new objective as early as the start of the last mission, but they decided to give us this piss on your enemies mission right beforehand. So now our objective, with the blessing of Father, we are going to
So the tank actually counts as heavy armor, right? Because we've already had a couple of different treaded vehicles that we have the ability to call in.
Yeah, half tracks, crocodiles and 75mm cannon tanks have about the same amount of armor. Half tracks are not as strong, but they are stronger than jeeps.
And they allow you to transport your troops safely, or at least somewhat safely.
Now the game is really squeezing us on early game behavior. We don't have any command points at all at the start of this mission, which means
that's
we have
fine. Honestly, we should have been able to flag down that jeep, but...
Oh, we got him. We don't got him. Charge! And I see that we're still playing on hard mode. Tommy has a special squad command. You can throw tear gas at your opponents. It's cool. Give it a try.
The thing is, supposedly it only works on encampments, and it's like, we're not fighting any encampments right now, so...
The lesson with the squad commands is just don't let your team get lazy, because sometimes your computer-controlled company will become idle.
All right, now that we've captured the armor, we should be we can put down a stationary weapon. So,
well, you can spawn in spawn in machine gun nests. You can spawn in light machine gun nests, and you can spawn in the anti-tank guns anytime, even if you don't have the armory.
Okay.
What the armory does is it unlocks the more powerful armaments.
Yeah, the road is actually that way, Mr. Cloud.
Well, you think I've been here before, soldier? I've been in Africa, I've been in Italy, but France? Huh, this is new ground. Uh-oh, watch out! He's aiming right for you. He's bum rushing. Firing guns at me. Now you've pissed me off.
So how many grenades do we actually start with?
That's a good question, because I haven't mentioned in our 2 parts of commentary, this being the third, is you don't have an ammo cap in this game. Similarly, your vehicles don't have ammo caps, your gun emplacements don't have ammo caps, and you also have unlimited grenades. What will slow down your usage of weapons are cooldowns for when you reload, and or when you have to load up another shell with your tank cannon.
Right.
Get him, goddammit.
All right,
this point,
so we took down the Jeep, so now we should be able to advance on them.
I mean, if this was multiplayer, I would try spawning a machine gun nest over here to give the Nazis something else to shoot at while I advance in another direction.
But you already have two dedicated placements here, so...
Yeah, and also the German assault here is over. Don't, especially in these early game missions, try not to overcommit to putting in placements all over the place, because you will very quickly abandon them on your way to other strategic objectives.
Mind you, a lot of these are relatively light, so I'm not entirely sure why we can't either salvage them or replace them.
No, we can put new. Well, that is a good point. You cannot move gun emplacements once they are placed on the map.
Which honestly, I think is a pretty limiting factor for encampments. It stresses resource management certainly, but we're trying to do a combination of realism and a real-time strategy with this. So it would make sense to be able to either salvage or replace. The lighter machine gun nest that we can put down.
Well, I suppose the emplacement cap, the emplacement / vehicle cap is a kind of salvaging. Once you hit the cap for emplacements and vehicles, any successive emplacements or vehicles that you put on the map will cause the earliest placed vehicles or emplacements to explode.
Okay. Press the advantage and push forward to find the resistance. Time is running out.
This emplacement cap is especially noticeable during the campaign, where due to the corridor style and also the lack of interest in going back to areas you've already been to, is going to cause you to leave behind a lot of shit. And these things will slowly get erased outside of... Oh, shit. I mean, you're not going to notice when the gun emplacements... I mean, you'll notice when you get blown up in a car when you're in the action. But you're not going to notice when an emplacement you put on the map 20 minutes ago is going to disappear because you're already like a mile away.
Nah, it shouldn't be 20 minutes ago that you've replaced it, honestly. It should be it should be anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes ago.
Well, it depends on how long you've been playing. Yeah, call in that airstrike, Tyler. Yep, soldier. You just keep watching for those Germans. You never know when they're gonna spawn. Even though we've already conquered this area. Excuse me.
Oh, what happens if we take the crane?
I mean, you can destroy the crane.
Can we take control of the crane?
No.
But why?
Damn it. I think JD's time deciding on the crane's efficacy has passed. Captain Deuce Williams, taking the cannon position and spawning way the fuck over here. I suppose you could call this
the crane, damn it.
The death penalty in this game, of course, is you can only spawn at strategic objectives or at motor pools and so on. You cannot just spawn on the map anywhere you see fit. So you will have to do a dramatic run up back to the point where you died.
You got run over by Mike.
Rocky Rabbit was thrown to death. Yep. That's a fancy way of saying mistakes were made.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like vehicle explosions actually deal significant damage to surrounding units.
It does. I mean, the blast radius is relatively small. You take 0 damage as long as you're outside the blast radius. When you're in the blast radius, well, I mean, it's not quite as bad as being in the vehicle. If you're in the vehicle when it explodes,
you die.
You're just dead. But if you're standing next to the car, you take about half a health bar's worth of damage. Okay. So at least it gives you a reward for bailing in time.
All right, take the strategic objective so that we can, scout out the barricade.
Oh, we already have this objective.
Okay.
Because we have an optional objective on our hands.
Nazi convoy is moving east of here. Set up an ambush near the industrial crane by the river. Ha-ha! So this is a stationary point.
Yep. Now set up the guns. They're coming. Oh, I love this moment. This moment of, all right, I'm going to set up my line of defense. I'm going to watch my enemies fall right into my trap. Get the hell out of my way, soldier. You can't run this. I can. So honestly, I would just let the AI do their job. The AI is fine at this. Soldier, get the hell out of the line of fire.
We're
Marines,
supposed
here
to be
die.
airstrike the barricade past Cloud.
Right, that's the main objective. We're going after the metal. Because the metal opportunities are not going to show up on your objectives.
Right.
That's why it has to give you a pause game. Oh shit.
So what you actually wanted to spawn in here instead of another cannon was a flat gun.
Nah. I mean, unfortunately, we can't. These early game missions teasing you to stuff you can't get. We don't. It's going to be some time before we actually unlock the flat gun.
Really? But it was one of the
Yeah.
earlier. It was one of the things we had in the first mission.
I know. Just like we had tanks, which we could not spawn regularly until the start of this mission, which is mission 3. Oh shit! Get him! Get him! He's getting away.
You're not
He's
leading your
getting
shot very
away.
well.
You can't move out. All right. Well, fuck. I guess we couldn't get them all. We tried, and that was the only one that got away.
And boink. Most of the combat was wiped out.
Yep.
Yay.
So they gave us a silver medal for that one. I think it uses gold or silver standards, but we got a thing, and it was neat, and we got lots of points for doing that.
All right. So we get into the troop transport.
These
You
none.
left right behind.
It's okay. He can walk. I mean, mind you, Deuce Williams is the slowest of the three because he's got this big, heavy cannon on his back.
Oh, running over units isn't an instant kill. Oh well.
Not an instant kill, no. What the fuck? Somebody shoot him, please. I have been avenged. Americans with balls. I like it. Fuck. The fucking profanity that spews during this game. It's honestly, I mean, the sound bites get a little repetitive after the first, like, 4 hours, but oh my god, did these get funny. Holy fuck. I want my mommy.
Alright, so now that you spawned that machine gun nest, who's actually going to go sit? Alright, you actually did get someone to sit at it.
Yeah, when you spawn gun emplacements, the game will automatically grant you somebody to sit at the nest to operate it for you, which is nice. It's really nice, actually. However, because it takes the parachuting and soldier some time to actually get in the emplacement, somebody could kill that operator before they sit in the nest.
I'll show them.
Which is a pretty sinister way of controlling your multiplayer opponent's progress. Is, oh, I can see them spawning in emplacement. All I have to do is just wait
lay
a
down a
second.
proximity mine at it. Haha.
No proximity mines in this game.
Yeah, because
but
it's World War II, not the Cold War.
Proximity mine. When did proximity mines begin? I mean, no. There were landmines in because the earliest version of landmines was a spring action. So I mean, I think they had landmines in World War II. It's just they weren't really popularly used. And that was a thing. That was a thing in the 2008 Rambo was whoever Rambo's enemy, faction was, that they set up landmines and then set innocents in order to maybe blow themselves up on it.